What's good, YouTube? We back in the basketball trenches with some more good content, and today we got another banger. All right, y'all, look who's trending on Twitter right now. Ja Morant. And if you saw my last video, you would know exactly why this young man is trending on Twitter right now. You know, I don't want to be one of the people that's minding his business or that's just too focused or interested in what he got going on. But personally, I'm going to stick beside him. Y'all need to mind y'all business. But anyway, he's trending on Twitter. Everybody got something to say. Allegedly, Ja Morant was what is looking like. I got it for y'all right here. Let's check it out. He's expected to receive a significant suspension if that was indeed a firearm in that video. I don't know if the video is still on the internet. I doubt it. But if y'all didn't see it, y'all can go check out my last one because I definitely dropped a clip. The Athletic posted something. All Ja Morant had to do was learn from his mistakes to realize that the NBA stardom demands more discretion and discipline than he had shown in this past year. AKA, they want more control. Just want to let y'all know that. All right. Now what? Just 3 weeks ago, Ja Morant Grizzlies were battling the Lakers in the first round of the playoffs, where he shot terribly, by the way. Retired NBA player Gilbert Arenas was asked yet again to help the rest of us understand the mentality of the Memphis star, whose March 6 gun scandal had stained his reputation and threatened his career. As expert witnesses go, Arenas' perspective is as good as it gets on this sort of unsavory topic. Basically trying to say he's used to this. He's been in this before, we all know. In the span of December 21st, 2009, the then 28-year-old went from being famous as the wildly entertaining hibachi scorer to earning infamy for his ill-fated choice to bring guns that weren't loaded into the Lizards locker room. All right, quick intermission. This was between Gilbert Arenas and Jarvis Critterton. I don't know if y'all remember him, but he was supposedly a Crip. I could probably try to pull it up for y'all. Yeah, Jarvis Critterton's story, Atlanta, Georgia, U.S. On August 26, 2011, Critterton was charged with the murder of Julian Jones, a 22-year-old kid of 4. But before that, him and Arenas they were shooting dice on a plane, and one thing led to another. It led to them pulling guns out, and that's the story behind that. But anywho, the scorer beef with the teammate. He was later suspended for the rest of the season by then Commissioner David Stern. Pled guilty to a felony weapons possession charge. Spent 30 days in a safe house and saw his career spiral downward from there. Right, so basically they trying to use that as a reference onto what Ja Morant did and why that was basically unhealthy for him. Let's check it out on what the rest of the social media got to say. A couple people chimed in on this. I'm not even gonna lie. Stephen A. WOJ, he chimed in on it. I think Ja Morant is facing a lengthy and significant suspension to start the next season. If indeed that was a firearm in his hand in that video, I don't think Adam Silver is going to take this one lightly.
We know what a gun in that video, and the league finds out that this is not a doctored video, that this isn't some sort of enhancement. You have to say that first, because we're assuming we know what it appeared to be with our eyes. But if that is indeed a gun in his hand, he's facing a significant suspension to start next season. I think the feeling all around the league, I think with the Grizzlies, with the league office, with other teams, that Adam Silver, there was some leniency in that 8-game suspension with Ja Morant, that he met with him in the league office. He took Ja Morant at his word, that he was contrite, that he understood that his behavior had to change. It wasn't just the gun incident in the bar, in the club in Denver. It had been a pattern of incidences with Ja Morant that the league had spent better part of a year plus investigating, that there was a pattern of really disturbing behavior that concerned the Grizzlies, concerned the league, and that an 8-game suspension, it was really just 2 games retroactive, that he let him off fairly easy. I don't think that's going to be the case this time. I think Ja Morant is facing a lengthy, a significant suspension to start next season, if indeed that was a firearm in his hand in that video. And I think there's going to be some pressure, I think, even from other teams around the NBA, that this isn't just harmful to the Memphis Grizzlies and their organization, but this is harmful on a league level. And I don't think Adam Silver is going to take this one lightly. I expect there's going to be real consequences in this case.
Okay, so he basically saying that Ja Morant is going to get hit with some real serious consequences because of his actions, and that basically Adam Silver is not going to be too light on this. Even if it didn't happen within NBA territory, they still put it on social media, giving, I'm assuming, the NBA a bad name. But this is where people closely associate too many different cultures. Basketball culture and your personal life culture is two different cultures. Let's look into it. I'm with you, Ja. I'm with you. All right, so look, Kwame Brown, this is what I'm here for. Kwame Brown, and I would love to check this one out, but it's not as interesting as this next one. Kwame Brown had a 4-minute rant about Ja Morant. He went on a 4-minute rant. Called him a dumb boy, called him a young boy, called him all sorts of names now. I don't know what he felt like he was getting out of this, but sometimes people feel like they got to be relevant, so they speak on certain stuff. But let's check it out.
So instead of you just being...
Play it back for you.
So Ja Morant, you like to play with guns, huh, boy? You like to play with guns, huh, boy? You like to play with guns. So instead of you just being in your house, buying all the guns you want, playing with all the guns you want off camera, you want to get in.
What happened?
So Ja Morant, you like to play with guns, huh, boy?
Sorry, y'all.
You like to play with guns, huh, boy?
You know what? Got this right now.
So Ja Morant, you like to play with guns, huh, boy? You like to play with guns, huh, boy? You like to play with guns. So instead of you just being in your house, buying all the guns you want, playing with all the guns you want off camera, you want to get in trouble for having a gun at a club, give a bullshit apology, and then show a gun on Instagram Live.
Now let's correct one thing. He wasn't the one doing the live. That was his man. So his man should be receiving more backlash than Ja, because bro, you're supposed to know better. But let's continue.
I've heard of NBA young boy, but you NBA dumb boy.
Oh my God.
You got to be the dumbest motherfucker in the league. You got $231 million promised to you, and you want to be a fucking thug? Yeah, it's okay for you to have a gun. You have you have a right. You have a Second Amendment right to have a gun. But what the fuck do you keep pulling it out menacing for? What is up with all this music you keep listening to? Is this music putting you in a trance, dumbass boy? Because this music is about to cost you your fucking career. You're going to be bouncing around with niggas all day long, just listening to music in the backyard of a goddamn shack if you keep on being a jackass. You was an NBA dumb boy, and your friends ain't your goddamn friends. Because I done dumb shit before, and you know when I noticed a real friend, they're gonna tell you when you're wrong, and then they ain't gonna argue with you, but they just not gonna participate and go with you in the bullshit. See, a real friend don't keep telling no man over and over and over what's right and what's wrong. You just tell them, and you let them make their own decision, but you don't. I wouldn't be the friend in the car next with you, recording you doing something stupid.
Now he making sense.
That nigga that got that cell phone and knew you got a gun and know you dumb enough to pull it out on camera, he should have never been recording your dumb ass, because you NBA dumb boy. Thank God you can shoot a goddamn basketball, you can jump, because that's about all you can do. Your brain is fucked up. Because you got $231 million and you trying to be a street nigga? What kind of dumbass shit is that? Them niggas don't think you no street nigga, dumbass boy. Them niggas can't wait for your dumbass to come to the chain game. They're gonna see how high your ass jump. Your ass gonna be playing ball at goddamn Pelican Bay, jumping over niggas in the chain game. They gonna knock your ass out the air. They ain't gonna let you just dunk on them like that in the chain game, you dumb motherfucker. You wanna be the new Gilbert Arenas. You wanna be the new motherfucking Gilbert Arenas. It's this fucked up ass culture where a black man just can't be a fucking black man. He gotta be a dumb nigga that's pulling out guns and shit just because he listening to a goddamn song. Since when music and a gun go together, you dumb motherfucker? Why do you niggas always gotta have a gun menacing in the air with a goddamn gun like that mean anything? It's all about who get that motherfucker out and downrange it on the target first. It don't matter you got a goddamn gun. Everybody got a motherfucking gun. Who you think you finna scare about showing somebody that little ass pistol? That ain't gonna scare no motherfucking body, so what the fuck are you doing? All you doing is making yourself look stupid. You are lowering yourself to the level of your motherfucking friends, and they not your friends.
Now, I'm gonna say something that this is where I agree, because I used to partake in some of the dumb shit too, and I realized who my real friends are by those who encouraged it and those who did not encourage it. If you wasn't encouraging that, you was a real friend because you cared about my well-being. But if you encouraging it, then you definitely don't care about my well-being. Now, one thing I will say about the clip, if you guys seen it, is that the gestures are very antagonizing that him and his friends making. But listen.
Because your friend should have looked at you with that goddamn gun in your hand, slapped that motherfucker out your hand, and fought you on camera. Because you know why? At least them white folks that paying you to say, you know what, at least he got somebody around him that care about him. That nigga should have been whipping your ass with that gun on camera so them white folks cannot void your goddamn contract. Because he eating off your dumb ass. And you gonna sink the whole ship because you want to be a street nigga. And them white folks not gonna leave you with that type of money, you trying to be a street nigga. So your daddy can smile at every game all he wants to. But the moment them white folks see that goddamn picture, boy, you finna lose a shit ton of money.
Oh my God.
I'm done talking to your dumb man. You just dumb. You just a nigga that can jump. You a straight up nigga. That's the problem. That is the problem. Somebody need to tell it to you just like this. You a dumb, stupid nigga. So if that's the point that you wanted to get across, that you a dumb, stupid nigga, I believe you. All this goddamn money these white folks giving out, $231 million, and you niggas just trying to get it back? You niggas just, I don't want the $231 million white man. Fuck you giving me all this money for? Get some of this shit back. You're stupid for no goddamn reason.
Wow. Nah, I ain't gonna front. You bugging, Kwame. I ain't gonna front. You don't talk to the youth like that, them dog. You don't do that. There's certain ways that you go about this where you talking to, even if they don't listen the first time. Sometimes you do gotta let people fall and bump their head, but you gotta really get it through, because at the end of the day, that's what's preserving the culture. One, like you said, everybody should have their legal right to own a pole. Play with all your guns in the crib, right? Do whatever it is that you got to do in the crib. Don't put it on social media. That's the moral of that story. I ain't even gonna front. My cuz. We dead said that. But Kwame Brown is interesting though. We need a Kwame Brown podcast. This dude is interesting. Kwame being real. Hope he, Ja, this person's illiterate, listens as he is running out of chances, needs to be more Ja Morant's mentor. If he is just smart enough to listen to him, incredible talent, hate to see it wasted. Kwame be tripping, but this is the first time I agree with his words. Kwame gonna keep it real regardless. Yeah. Post NBA Kwame Brown is undefeated. At this point, I have to agree with him. Hope Ja get it together, dude, messing with the bag. Ja Morant need to hear this. Kwame is simply speaking the truth. Now all we need is a Paul Gasol rant so we could trade for it. Oh Lord. Blitzed him. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. He not telling no cap. Ain't no cap in any of that. You feel me? Cause it's like, bro, like, what are you doing? Why are you going crazy like this? I don't understand, you know, and now you're trending. Now everybody got something to say about you, and you just going to trend for the rest of the month. Michael Wilbin says his son is not allowed to wear Ja Morant's signature shoes. I told my son, you can't have the shoe. Our money as a family is not going towards that. Whoa. This is where we wave the white flag. What are you doing? There's some cool shit right there. I ain't gonna press some cool shit. I ain't gonna speak on that, but negative, brother, man. Negative. We not doing that. Called him NBA dumb boy. That's crazy though. Nah, just look at it. Look at him. Smile on his face. He pulled out the blick. His man told him the gun fingers. The gun fingers be killing me because it's like, how far is that getting you? Oh, Fat Joe believes that Ja Morant is trying to get kicked out the NBA. He said that? Oh, okay. Hold up. Let's check it out.
He's trying hard to get kicked out the NBA. And those guys that's with you, they're not your peoples.
Hold up, y'all. Hold up. I want to get y'all this clear for y'all.
Hard to get kicked out the NBA. And those guys that's with you, they not your peoples, Ja. They don't care. This is the problem we have with our community becoming famous, becoming celebrity. Because the people around you, they like that the girls is watching. They love the lifestyle, but they're not you. They didn't dribble the basketball in the snow on Christmas trying to figure out the Kobe moves or the Jordan moves. They didn't put in the work like you. And guess what? If you get thrown out of the NBA, these are the same guys who are gonna say, yo, he wasn't anyway. You know, it is what it is, yo. Nah. Ja, these are not your people. He's trying.
Take his advice, yo. He ain't telling no cap. He ain't telling no cap. This nigga said dribble in the snow. Yeah, thanks, Joe, but you wasn't the guy for this. Nah, facts though. Ain't no snow in South Carolina in December. He tried it. Ja was dribbling in the snow on Christmas Day. Our community, negative, bro. We wasn't outside dribbling in the snow. That was not happening. We find a gym. Maybe. But I don't know, y'all. Like, let me know in the comments below. Like, are they reaching too far? Like, are they trying to get this man? Are they trying to get him kicked out the NBA? I won't say he's doing it himself. Personally, if you ask me, he's just living his life outside of the NBA. It's just that social media is a place full of opinions, and those opinions could deeply affect an organization such as the NBA. So I believe that this is an attempt to blackball him. That's my opinion. Y'all let me know in the comments below. What do y'all think? Ja bugged out. Was he wrong for posting that video? Was he wrong for putting the gun in the video? Is he wrong for even having a gun? I want to hear that from some people. I want to know what y'all believe in. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, click that notification bell to stay updated on all content. Stay plugged in like an extension cord. Let's get it.